If you have ever opened a junk drawer full of half-dead AA batteries, mismatched chargers, or no idea which ones are even still good, this might be one of the most unexpectedly useful gadgets that I've ever tested here on ManShed, and you're about to be able to get your hands on one, so stay tuned. Fun fact, I actually met Olight at CES 2025 last year and got introduced to their Ostation X, and I really was encouraged where they were going with this AA rechargeable. So I was really excited that they have now come out with this brand new Ostation, which not only, if you look at this here, is a much smaller form factor, much more discreet, really cool gray color tone here, and has similar features, but now we have the added benefit of being able to recharge AAA batteries along with the AA batteries and have the dispensing and storage of both the AA and the AAA batteries while still retaining that nice ability to empty or trash any malfunctioning or used up rechargeable batteries here. So big improvement over last year. So let's dive in and see what the big hype is about the Ostation, why this is probably one gadget that every single home should have, along with starting to use rechargeable batteries now that it's way convenient with the Ostation. Great. To connect the Ostation 2.0 to your mobile app, the Olight app, you're first going to click the button here on the back 5 times, and that's going to put it into pairing mode, which you can see indicated here by the blue flashing light. In the app, you're going to allow for Bluetooth devices, give you a little walkthrough right here, and then we just need to click the plus button. It's going to search for the Ostation, and we see the Ostation 2 right here. You're going to enter in your Wi-Fi details because yes, you absolutely can access this remotely. So you want to make sure you connect this up to Wi-Fi and don't just rely on the Bluetooth. And here we go, it is connecting. This is really cool that there is an actual mobile app for your charging station so that you can monitor this to see what it's actually doing. So once it's set up there, we can click done. And right here, it's all zeros because we haven't put any batteries in, but let's change that right now. So we are going to turn it on and we should see it turn on. Now it's on, okay. It's now on, and let's get this set up to start charging. So let's first put in the 1.2 volt AA batteries. They're gonna go right here in this first compartment. And it doesn't matter with polarity, we can put them in either direction. In fact, let's purposely put them in multiple directions. And let's also put in the 1.5, because it doesn't matter if it's the 1.2 or the 1.5, it's intelligent enough to know what is what. You can do up to 12 of the AA and 12 of the AAA batteries all at once. So we will process them as it goes through automatically for you. There we go. And I just heard one drop in, so it's now starting to process them. And on the back side here, we're going to input all of the AAA batteries. Ooh, there's our first indication right there. It's analyzed the first batteries, and now we're getting some indication there. There we go, we got 12 and 12 in now. So in addition to the mobile app feedback, you've also got the LEDs right here on the front of it, which give you different indications. So solid green actually means that it's ready to charge. The orange breathing, that means that charging is in progress, and they've got some additional ones. The solid white just means that the storage compartment is full. Solid red means that you've got an invalid battery bin full, and which is this right here, that's the invalid or discard battery bin right here. And then the flashing red means that a charging slot has been jammed and you might need to unjam it. And it's not just another charger. It's a charger, it's a tester and organizer all in one very smart tower. Olight calls this the next generation 3-in-1 battery hub. And after testing it, I'd have to agree, the description fits. The idea here is simple. You drop in batteries and the Ostation figures out what they are, decides if they're healthy, charges the good ones, and stores them neatly so they're ready when you need them. There's no buttons you gotta push, no polarity guessing, no separate battery testers. Just drop and go. One of my favorite features is the polarity-free charging. You don't check plus or minus, you don't flip batteries around, you literally just drop them in any direction. It doesn't matter the polarity. I think you get the picture there. The Ostation automatically detects battery size, battery chemistry, and whether that battery is actually worth charging. In fact, it has a little trash bin built in. I'll get to that in a second. If it detects a bad or invalid battery, it separates and sorts it to make sure it doesn't damage anything else, which is something most basic chargers will never do. That alone saves time, frustration, and a lot of guessing. So when your battery is at the end of its life cycle, it will know. For this video, I'm using a variety of rechargeable batteries, simulating the exact mix that most people at home will be using, and the Ostation handles all of it without complaining. It works with any brand's NIMH batteries plus Olight's Ecolast 1.5 volt batteries, and it supports AA and AAA. This will get you covered for 90% of everyday household batteries. Remotes, controllers, toys, keyboards, cameras, you name it, this can recharge it. What really elevates this over a basic charger is the real-time per cell data that you get. On the device, you get some indicators, and in the Osite app, you can see battery type, charge percentage, and charge time, specifically in the Pro model, which will be coming out a little bit later. And if you're using Olight's Ecolast 1.5 volt lithium ion batteries, you get even more. Battery ID, battery charge cycle count, and even the health status of the battery. Each Ecolast battery has its own built-in smart chip, and the Ostation reads that data automatically for you. And yes, the app works remotely over Wi-Fi, so you can check charging progress from literally anywhere in the world. Now, a quick but very important highlight here, Olight's Ecolast 1.5 volt lithium ion AA battery actually won a 2026 CES Innovation Award for being the world's first rechargeable AA battery with a built-in battery management system. That's genuinely impressive to be able to build a meter directly into the battery, and it explains why the system feels so, well, intelligent. On top of that, the Ostation stores up to 12 AA batteries and 12 AAA batteries, keeping everything organized instead of scattered across wherever you're throwing your batteries these days, probably in the junk drawer or the closet. Now, at $99.99, this isn't the cheapest rechargeable battery charger on the market, but it's also doing a whole lot more than just charging your batteries. If you're tired of battery clutter, dead cells, and guessing games, the Ostation 2 actually simplifies something most of us deal with constantly and on a daily basis. In fact, I've got a lot of battery operated shades in the house, and I'm constantly changing batteries, and I'm glad I don't have to throw them away anymore.
And with the 20% off launch discount,
it becomes a lot easier to justify the price right now, so definitely check those links for that deal. You'll be able to find all the purchase links when they're live down in the description of this video, and that's gonna happen on January 6th. Click on it and secure your Ostation 2 today. How many batteries do you guys use on a monthly or a yearly basis? Let me know down in the comments, and I can't wait to bring you more tests of the Osight's products, specifically the Ostation 2 here, and I'm excited to test out their Ostation 2 Pro, which actually has a beautiful screen on the front. So subscribe, you don't want to miss that one.